Hi, my name is Jules. Welcome to a Draw With Me video. Today I am gonna be drawing this angel, and yeah, I initially tattooed this angel and it low-key turned out like shit. Not gonna lie, but it's okay. We win some and we lose some. But I wanted to draw it in my sketchbook just because I really liked the way that this angel looked. She looked kind of innocent and kind of like sad a little bit, like she's stuck in her thoughts or some shit. And it kind of matched the other angel that I had already drawn. So I just thought that they would create like a good composition since they have like similar vibe. I don't know. Yeah, I've been really into drawing statues recently because I feel like they have a very timeless beauty in any sort of way. Like I've been really into drawing like baby faces, like baby cherubs, like angel cherubs, and also like woman statues. I think also I've been really gravitated towards drawing statues too for like anatomy purposes. I really like the way that classical art looks, even in paintings, but especially statues. And I practice drawing more statues or studying more statues. So that way, like, I kind of have their anatomy in my mental library or whatever. So whenever I like do some freestyle stuff, like I kind of freehand whatever it is I'm drawing, like I kind of have a general idea of like how I want to draw it because I've studied these particular statues. So I do it also for style purposes. I kind of want my style to look a little bit like this, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, for this flower crown, in the reference photo, her flower crown is pretty intricate and full of a ton of 100 million quadrillion details that I was not trying to do and not trying to spend all my afternoon trying to draw those details in. So because this isn't like hyper realism, this is like semi realism, any machine. So yeah, I was not trying to do that. So I kind of just like made the basic outline shapes of kind of the more shadows that stood out more than the other ones. Like I wasn't trying to get into the nitty-gritty shadows of the flower crown. So I kind of made like a estimated guess of like what I wanted to include, and so that way like I don't become frustrated and get stuck into spending hours on a drawing when it's just like, bruh, this is literally just my sketchbook. Like take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like not everything has to be perfect on here. Alright, so now we're moving on to the lettering aspect of this drawing. So you know me. Lettering with any part of my drawings is honestly a part of my style at this point. don't know what it is, but something about adding just a little bit of letters to any drawing, I feel like it just looks so good. And yeah, so I chose Jules, Esco. So my name, if it's my sketchbook, I'm gonna have my name in there like 100 times. Okay. And letters are always hella tedious. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of letter you're doing. If you're doing Old English, if you're doing script letters, like, it's always gonna take a while. And obviously, like, the more experience you have, maybe it'll be like more easier. But for me, like, it always just takes a minute to make sure to get everything right. And moving on to Esco. And for some reason, like, the font that I chose for the lowercase letters, I did not like the E in Esco, because I just thought that it was like, it was weird. The E kind of had a C looking shape, so like a moon looking shape, so I just was like not feeling it. So in the end, I ended up kind of freestyling it. And with my letters, typically I just do 2 lines in this case. I really just need a line for the base of where all my lowercase letters sit, and then the height of how tall I want my lowercase letters to be. And I always kind of make the first letter of my word, hello, okay, I make it always a little bit bigger than my lowercase letters, just because I like the way that looks, okay? And here I am just kind of following my outline sketch. And this is why I always emphasize, like, always have a really good sketch first, so that way, like, you don't have to work double when you're trying to, like, fine line something. So yeah, I just outline my letters and then I fill it in with this black felt tip marker that is really thin and tiny, so it's like literally perfect for this. But yeah, this is how the finished drawing sketchbook spread turned out. I hope that you liked my little yap session and enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.